We don't need to wait for no stinking Emoto. You know why? Oh, wow. Check it out. I didn't I didn't move any of the cameras. All right, let's move some cameras. Hello, Internet. Emoto's probably like in the kitchen watching on her, listening to the sweet jams on her phone. She's like, no! Why am I not here? Hello, Internet. Hey, Andrew subscribed again. What a nice guy. How's it going? Emoto's all mad. Hi, Daniel. Welcome. Croatia's really kicking butt in the World Cup, huh? Haven't watched a single game, but hello, Josh on Facebook. Hello, Pin Guy on Twitch. Emoto loves the beach song. Check it out. Look, we didn't move any of the cameras. You get a good view of my sweet Flipper Room shirt. And now my face. Now my shirt. And now a messy table. Man, we've got some good news today. Baywatch will definitely be going all the way back together. So hopefully we can give it a flip and see what works and what does not work, and we can kind of tune it in a little bit. I think we still do have a lot of reassembly and tweaking to do. So I still feel like maybe we have like one more good episode with Baywatch. One more episode with Baywatch, meaning like if there's nothing like critically wrong, we can go in and kind of tighten up loose ends, right? I have to buy a new lockdown bar because this one's screwed up. We'll put some new leg levelers on it, get the coin door functioning properly, etc. And yeah, and then we'll have a sweet game to play. Hey, look! Steve bought all sorts of people some subs. Look, even Emoto's a sub now. Wow.
Not subbed.
Thanks, Steve.
Thanks, Emoto, for not subbing.
Hey, you're ready to see what we have for you. Okay, well, hopefully today we'll have some good tips. I got here a bit early today and started doing some disassembly or reassembly and doing and messing with the game. And I found like one or two good lessons, and there's always good lessons in reassembly. Reassembling a game is much more challenging, more difficult than disassembling a game of course. So always good stuff. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Maybe sometimes, mostly good stuff. But yeah, how's everyone doing? What's the, man, some cool news. We got that Scooby-Doo pinball game coming from Spooky. How cool is that? We, while we were streaming last week, I got a message being like, well, we're revealing our next game at Cleveland, or the or what is it called? Not Cleve Pin, it was in Cincinnati, whatever, Ohio Pinball Show. And it's super cool. It looks really neat. Those guys have been telling me how they think I'm going to like their next game because it's going to be weird. And now I'm really excited to see it. It's definitely weird. It's a wide body. How cool is that? I'm really excited to take a look.
I didn't realize it was a wide body.
Yeah, me neither. How cool. Yeah, we've got stuff going on. I think we should just jump into work. There's plenty of you here now. I don't feel like I'm going to do anyone dirty by not waiting for people to jump in, so let's just start screwing around a little bit. What's up, Emoto?
He was gonna start without me.
Oh, yeah, well, look, we got
I'm just kidding.
5 minutes of streaming. It's okay, I was just blabbering anyways.
No, I was there in the chat. Thanks for the sub, Mitch.
Yeah, thanks, Steve.
Yeah, about that. I
Someone
should have
gifted me a sub
reactivated my sub so I didn't get a free one.
Oh. Someone gifted me a sub in Jack Danger's stream, and then I gifted someone else a sub. We were just,
Hello, everybody.
you know, sub training. It was great.
I'm gonna want to join the sub train.
We've got, let me raise this one up, actually. First lesson, we were, when I was disassembling the game, I wanted to make sure that I replaced all of the blackened bulbs. and not only replace the blackened bulbs, but clean the inserts and stuff like that. What's up, CNK? Howdy.
Hey, CNK and Daniel and Pink Guy and Patrick. 5-trick, nice.
Would you switch the cameras actually, Emoto?
I'd love to. If you clap twice, it switches.
Whoa, check it out. Wait, wrong camera.
Clap again. Just kidding.
Hey, there we go. Wow. I took out one of these
new technology.
And a couple of these lights worked, but they are unacceptable, right? These are bad. These need
they're super black.
But there's something about these sockets are just absolute expletive. It's all bad. So one good bit of preventative maintenance. Oh, my mic is low?
Oh, hold on, stand by. It's our... Let me try it on here.
All sorts of weird problems when we were doing the stream with Stern and George Gomez. So I think Emoto did some tricks on the mic, and we'll get it fixed. Sorry.
Yeah, it's good now. If I don't have this open, it just doesn't.
Okay, so these sockets are all they're mounted to the board. And another problem that you'll find a lot with these boards too is that the header pins will start to crack off of the board. So while we're at the bench and we have this thing off, we're going to just reheat them, heat them up, make sure there's no cracks. And then another thing I noticed is that the tension in these sockets were really low. Well, they felt low. Some of them are a little tight. But one thing we can do is we can take the little bits of conductive material, right? The bits that touch the board, and increase their tension. So bring them towards the center of the socket. There's 4, 1 on each side. So you can kind of get a little screwdriver and just bend them out, and that will help them grab onto the bulb and make a really nice solid connection. This just happens with age. You have to be careful because sometimes if these things are old and like quite fatigued, they can snap. You know, when bulbs get hot or something like that, they'll start to fatigue their housings, and then the actual leaves, the leaf contacts that clip onto the bulb start to kind of stress and fatigue as well. So these ones are all good though. Let me get these bulbs out of the way. So really quick, I'm just going to come in here and hit this with some solder, and we can get this back in, and then we'll jump into reassembling the top of the playfield. So.
Nice. Shout out to Kevin Moore, who's in the chat. He's our Pinball Restorer of the Month. And if y'all aren't familiar with Kevin Moore, if you come to Texas Pinball Festival, he's usually the guy winning all the awards for all of his amazing work. And then you can play a lot of his games that are beautiful. So thanks for joining us, Kevin. And thanks for being awesome.
So each of these sockets has 3 contact points on the board. And that is because one of them is like literally an anchor to help them it sit nice and solid on the circuit board. We definitely want to hit all 3 of them. And then while we're in here really quick, we're just going to just heat these pins up and then add a little bit of fresh solder just to make sure we don't have any broken connections. And we'll put some new bulbs in here, get this back in. This is important. This is something that can definitely be used in like all manufacturers. Williams used a lot of circuit boards like this that also suffered from similar problems. I have a box of wedge bulbs here. I was having a lot of trouble finding number 44 bulbs in here. All I could find was boxes of 47s. I don't like 47s. I don't use those. Especially not in inserts. They're too dim. In an insert, you really want to have a nice, bright insert. And if you use a 47, they can just be a little too dim and look wrong, especially if you have number 44 bulbs sitting next to it.
Does the dimness
555s are
help
more on the
with
level
the
of the
power?
44. What's up?
Does the having the dimmer bulbs help with like the power output though in the overall game?
It's so minuscule, it doesn't matter. It only matters on the GI when you really want to keep the. Oops, that wasn't on all the way. When you want to keep the power consumption low. Hold on, I didn't turn on all the games. That looks better.
That's.
That looks better. Okay.
Oh yeah.
This one.
That sound. Mitch said those are 555s.
These are 555s, yeah. But there's a lot of bayonet bulbs on this game also.
I should change the camera. Hey.
This bulb went, or this board went in here, underneath this ramp. You know what, actually?
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah.
Let's practice. Let's make sure everything works before we hook it back up.
Oh, yeah. Okay. 47s. Do you put 47s under your pop bumpers so
No,
then
I
they don't burn the graphics?
I put LEDs in my pop bumpers,
Of course.
so then I have nice bright lights. But if I do, if I don't use an LED, I'll put a 47 in there, yeah. I just don't like 47s under inserts because they aren't bright enough.
Gotcha. And then with inserts, you usually don't have to worry about
The
graphics.
inserts don't draw a
Exactly.
constant amperage. They don't have a constant draw. They're on and off, so they do not burn out or they don't cause issue like a GI bulb will. Most of the time, I do use incandescent bulbs underneath my the inserts for playfield or for feature lighting, just because I like the way they look more than LEDs. But hopefully, we will be able to show off an alternative sometime soon. We can do a little bit of experimentation with an LED OCD board. Might be pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have to do another stream from my house.
Yay.
Oh, where did I drop those connections? Okay, so I did start to do some reassembly. Let's, really quick, let's drop the playfield back down since we have that light board back in, and let's take a look at what we have going on and where I'm at in the reassembly right now. I'm going to carry over this camera on the stand, and then I'm going to do my trick of clapping. I'm going to see if we can get the magic to happen. Hey, look at that. Okay.
Hey. That's amazing technology.
Yeah, back in the day, people used to use the 47 bulbs for their GI just to draw less current, but now there's no reason to because you've got LEDs that do a really good job of mimicking that color, and they use a drastically lower percentage of amps than even a 47 use. So,
I want to see that. Oh. You can't even see my hands anyways. You don't know what I'm touching. It's true.
yeah, Al's not wrong. LEDs come in on and off too fast when you use them for your inserts. That's why I use incandescents. But we will be featuring, hopefully, a LED OCD board sometime soon, which is a really neat product that will mimic the glow on, glow off of an incandescent bulb with an LED. So, hey, David.
That's the one you're talking about doing the install on your Twilight Zone?
Yeah, we'll put LED OCD in my Twilight Zone. The only problem is, since my Twilight Zone used to be on location, it has all non-ghosting bulbs in it, so I have to take all of them out and install regular ghosting bulbs and then install the OCD. So
Movie magic.
it'll be super cool. We'll figure it out somehow. But here's where we're at. I did install
Thanks,
the
David.
left, well, I guess this is the center ramp. I installed the center ramp on the game. I did install the decals on the ramps. So now we have rampage, and now it is a struggle to figure out the order that this game gets stacked up in. There are a lot of layers to this game. It is crazy. There are so many habit trails or metal wire forms, and it is just, there is a lot. So, especially since I didn't take this game apart, I'm kind of slowly going at it, putting things in place, tightening and getting to hardware that I need to before the next layer goes on, etc. I've got this corner pretty tightened up. I know I can get to this corner now, so actually I'm going to take care of that. I've got new target foams behind all of the stand-up targets. I did replace the stand-up targets, the oblong-shaped ones that flank the ramps, because those ones get quite badly deformed with the ball kind of like ricocheting off of the targets as it's trying to go for a ramp shot. The other ones I decided not to, mostly just because I did not want to. It's a lot of it's not a lot of work, but it's annoying to change a target, and there's not any reason. The yellow ones get a decal over them. The gray ones aren't discolored, so there's really no reason for me to change those. If you are a absolute completionist and you must change everything, well, there's nothing wrong with that. I didn't see any reason to do it, so that's why we didn't do those. All right, that one's weird. The construction of Data East games are just a little bizarre. They use a lot of like metal or like coarse sheet metal screws into metal brackets, which I just find bizarre. Oh, this isn't a Data East game either. This is a Sega game, but you know, same thing.
Oh, so nice, Al.
Did someone say something nice?
Al said you're doing really nice work. Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, this is kind of work that I'm doing on this game. I would definitely consider like take a crappy game and make it work again kind of work, as opposed to maybe what some people would call a restoration. Personally, I don't like to restore games. I like to take a game that needs attention, give it some nice attention, and you know, make it as good as it can possibly be. That doesn't mean I haven't ever done that. I like to go crazy on games sometimes, but not every game deserves that level of attention.
Thanks for the sub, Wylan. Welcome.
God, this
Welcome
is
to
so
the show.
weird. I don't know how you're supposed to get this one together. Oh, this is missing a tab. That's why this one fell off. Got a flasher dome that has 3 out of 4 tabs on it. So when I flipped this ramp upside down, it flew off. You definitely want to take care of those. It might seem like a silly thing. It's like, oh, well, the flasher is never going to go upside down when you're playing a game, right? So why would I replace that cap? You know, the ball traveling at fast rates of speed can cause those ramps to jiggle and shimmy. And you want to try to reduce every possibility for something going rogue inside your pinball game, especially if it's going on location. This will be a home game. Maybe this will go into will go into my friend's arcade here in town for a little while, just for the lulz, because it's Baywatch. But this game won't be getting pounded on every day, so there's no excuse for not doing it the right way. But there's some things I can leave, some stones I can leave unturned, because I know it will be in a living room, my living room. Maybe. We'll see. Maybe it'll have to go in the other room. I don't know if my wife wants beautiful David Hasselhoff in the living room. We'll see.
But what if you cut a picture out of your face and then put it on his face?
She'd probably be repulsed.
No.
I dropped a nut, and now I'm going in with my handy-dandy magnet to grab said nut. There we go.
Nice job.
Hey,
Definitely a great tool to have.
thank you for subscribing. Cheers. No, Baywatch is not crappy. This is one of my favorite games. This game does not get the love. This game doesn't get the attention it deserves because it seems like a meme from the get-go. I think if a lot of people were to take the theme out of the game and just enjoy the game for what it is, some people might joke on games less. I mean, I think that Baywatch makes this game even better. It's funny. This has a very strong zeitgeist sort of thing, right? It's like this could not exist any time other than 1995 or whenever this game was made, you know? Oh, crap. Okay, well, I have to take that back apart. Best practice. To keep your habit trails nice and tight, the correct way that these are assembled, or at least Williams did, I don't know if Sega did this from the factory, but generally you'll have your plastic and then a washer, the habit trail foot, another washer, and then the nut. That'll also help keep your plastics from getting like too bent up, and you can definitely tell when a ramp habit trail has been put back on without a washer. You'll see a giant imprint from the foot of the wire ramp in the plastic. So, since I've got my hardware kit here, there's no reason for me to not put this together the right way. So let me just do that really quick. These are the little things that bother me.
Can we get a camera on the playfield?
Oh, great. My laptop did the I'm not going to turn on anymore thing.
Whoa.
Did you lose the... Okay, we're back. But now we have no cameras again.
I just lost TeamViewer.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I wonder if my laptop's having a video driver problem or something. I think I said I was going to update my video drivers last time we had this problem, but I didn't. I should probably do that. Steve, are we still up?
Yeah, it's still up, but
okay. You have no TeamViewer? No, yes you do.
I have TeamViewer. We just don't have the cameras are on.
Yeah.
The stream, we just don't see them.
That was not a clap or a snap. That was a oh crap. Let's Emoto, do you mind? Let's restart the stream. This is annoying, but we can't do an hour and a half without cameras. So
that's what you think.
Well,
yes.
we could. Okay,
All
entire
right,
internet,
by.
everyone watching us, we are going to go offline really quick.
All you have is the playfield camera.
Okay.
Crane your head underneath.
Yeah.
Internet.
Oh wait, I can change that.
We are no, it's fine. We are going to go offline for a second. Facebook and YouTube, I don't know what that will do for you. Everyone watching on Twitch, I think you'll just stay on our page. I don't know what happens with Facebook and YouTube. So if you guys are joining us on those platforms, refresh. Come back and look for us in like 3 minutes. I am so sorry.